I I'm not particularly paying really much attention to the ICE protests and all the stuff that's going on with migration anymore. I care, but stand up for Lord's Prayer. Hey, that rhymes. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I care, but stand up for Lord's Prayer. Yeah, I'm watching the NCAA track championships from Eugene, but they screwed up the times, and so I didn't get to see the little girls do the hurdles from Utah. So yeah, so missed that. It just wasn't on, and then it got impatient turn. I might go back and it's been on. I might go back and check through the last hour or so and see if they did show the little girl running the 400 hurdles, 400-meter hurdles. They might have. I don't know. Jonas, I'll double check. If not, I'll check with Adrian on the news and see how the girls did. But yeah, of course I'm interested. I've always liked track. Almost all the girls I dated in junior high and high school were junior high. Yeah, junior high were track. Tara was track. Rhonda was in track. A lot of the girls, the track athletes liked me. Well, I was the fastest human being on the planet in the 20th century. I was clocked doing a time way faster than Carl Lewis or Ben Johnson when I was 16 years old at Mayfield High School. In basketball sneakers on grass. I was going to break a 4-second 40 if I didn't try to humiliate Brian Skibiak. Yeah. Larry Titus and Leo Barker chewed me out for it. Should have kicked his ass. He's an asshole. They were right. I just don't like humiliating people. I just want to prove to him that you can't beat me. You can't beat me. I'm faster than you. And I didn't want to get beat, so I let him tie me, and it was funny. I coasted to the end. Yeah, I was just, because I'm like that. I'm not excessive or compulsive, and I'm not, I don't, it's just exercise. It's just a game. Living the Lord's Prayer, that I will, do anything and everything I have to do for children to live it because it's perfect. But win money for advertising to stay in hell? No. No. Repeating. No. Okay. So, I watch TV, and the Messiah is an eternal living being. Okay. He called these people, Jesus is God. That's not true. I never said that. You say I said that. I didn't say that. He even says that in the Bible. You say I say I'm Jehovah, but I never said I'm Jehovah. I didn't say I was Caesar or Pharaoh. You say I am Caesar or Pharaoh, but I never said that. Okay. So, no, what Jesus says is that he's the eternal spirit of Father Adam that gave us faith in God that eliminates all the bullshit of human beings declaring themselves gods. That's what Jesus says in the Bible if you are literate. But if you're illiterate, you'll argue with Muslims and Jews over, what does it say? I didn't say it said that. It said that. Brandeis. Oh, I say that, said that. Here's how the Messiah works. And how much money did you make selling your book, Rabbi Wolpe? Here's a free little red edition of the New Testament they hand out at the Albuquerque Mex. Well, the guy who runs it steals all your profit sharing from Southwest Airlines and your income tax returns from your kiddos. I told Dad that too. They set that up. Jesus set it up, really. I was supposed to be manipulated to go to Fort Huachuca. And, when I didn't get my paperwork in time and it kept getting misplaced, Jesus told me not to worry about it. It's like, why do you want me to worry? This caused me so much trouble. Why did I listen to you, Jesus? Because you ended up in Cochise County because of economic shenanigans, and you caught, the Temple Set Illuminati with their pants down, and you have honor and they don't, and they're disgusting and you're not, and that's all I got to say about that. So it happened, and so it's everybody and their mother knows. Everybody in Cochise County and Daniana County that thinks they somebody knows what I did in that 5 federal laws with Mark freaking out going, you just broke 5 federal laws in 2 minutes. Andrew Womack's watching. The Pope is watching. President Obama is watching. This is what you do to protect a woman from being turned into sexual property by economists that won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer when they say they should do it now. Right. Yep. And David Rockefeller collected it on video surveillance, and it's on computer. Why does China want to do it? Because China wants technology to kill all the people like you. And then they think they'll live a better life being watched over by a perfect, gracious, good shepherd father that teaches all their people. And their only reason they're doing economics like the United States is to get the United States thinking that, because remember in China when they did the debacle with the car people from Detroit? And then all the people that did the business with the car people from Detroit got executed because of all the pollution in Beijing, and they parked all the cars and changed how you get to work and used public bikes. They did it all in like 6 months. Yeah. China does that all the time. See how good our perfect father is. See how we can follow better commands. See how we can take what you're doing and turn it into better and make it better, like the Japanese did with, MacArthur's ship. We can take it and make it better. It's like, you can't, no. Philanthropy always sucks. You can't take philanthropy and turn it into better than the Lord's Prayer. That's clinical insanity. Okay. Yeah, we know. Barbara Manatee, you are the one for me. Go train your dragon now. All you unicorns. Those unicorns looked up from those rocks and they cried. Okay. Oh, look at the little girl in a nice little red suit telling you how to publish your book so you can become successful. Yeah, boy, these fuckers are crazy. Yes, they are. Okay. Left, right, and up the middle. Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. I'm just going to let it rewind and rewind and rewind and see if I get the little girl from... Oh, wait. Okay, we're going to go back through this, and we're going to look and see if they have the little girl from UTEP doing the 400-meter hurdles. Where we're going to go see. Because I watched... Okay, yeah, that was when the one little girl from LSU started talking all that mess. Okay, she just started going through it. I kicked everybody's ass. I'm number one, you know it. And it's like, girl, I was faster than Carl Lewis and Ben Johnson put together. But I don't believe in making money for prostitution, intoxication, and suicide. Some say there's no God. It's a mad, mad world we live in. A new religion from the garbage can. Earth Messengers, they're from Jamaica. Mango Label, yeah. I think that's my favorite is Mad, Mad World. I also like Ivory Towers and Cold-Blooded Murderers. Yeah. You haven't heard them? They're militant and extremist. Yeah, but when you're a kid from the barrio growing up in genocide operations at Central and Roosevelt in Phoenix, Arizona, you kind of relate to those guys more than you do the Reagan yuppies. Yeah. You're a little bit more watching my family and friends be murdered by genocidal operations through economics. When you accept fighting and killing over money, over the Lord's Prayer, and you go on TV and say, I'd like to thank God for this guy. I'm blessed. And it is God who put me in this situation to make all this money for this corporate genocide in front of the Messiah, who has a YouTube account, a television, and dish till further notice. I'm trying to get Dad to get it to shut off. I'll have to look for a number for him to call and then shut off the dish, and then he could probably, I told him you can shut off dish, and if you get YouTube TV off of this app from our whatever, you can get YouTube TV for like $20 to $30 a month and get all better sports than what he has on Dish, but Dish is $130 a month. And so, then you can have free TV to watch all the old little fun, you got all kinds of different options. You got all old 60s, 70s Westerns and stuff that he likes to watch, and movies like Ben-Hur, Will Pitty, things like that. And then if he has YouTube TV, he'll have all the sports that he wants to watch, a view of A and all that stuff. So, and that's what I'm trying to get him to do so he can save money so he'll be more comfortable. Money distresses my dad 24/7. He goes to bed with money on his mind. He wakes up with money on his mind. He spends half the day looking at his Facebook, seeing people argue about money and how to help ICE cut money so we're not spending our money on people that shouldn't have our money spent upon them, because he's constantly tortured and manipulated and abused by money. And I keep telling him, Lord's Prayer, Dad, it's perfect. Don't focus on money. That's for insane people. Okay? I know that, trust me, Barack Obama and Donald Trump are both equally clinically insane, okay, and are addicted to feeling powerful, and will do things for your family to get killed to maintain their social position through genocide operations, through corrupt military intel that's fighting with the Chinese and other wackos across the world. But you got to understand that the Chinese have a more, and the Japanese have a more, as you can see there, both their populations are declining. So they have a more insidious, which is perceived as efficient, way of managing their population through genocide to get it to where everybody that's on our page to win the game, to be the rulers of telling everybody what to do because our father's right and your father's wrong, they are more insidious at it and more inbred and more on the same page and get everybody thinking alike. The West is a clusterfuck of violent sex cult insanity and egomaniacs on every corner having a butt and titty and dick measuring contest, and I can fuck all night long. I can take the dick all night long. I can make more money fucking. I can have women pay money for me to have sex with them. I am American Gigolo. Hey, Richard Gere, get the gerbil out of your butt. Nobody wants to see that. Money sucks, and so does philanthropy. You're right. That unfaithful bitch of wife, I'm going to have to take that snow globe and smash that Frenchman's head. No, just stand up for a Lord's Prayer. Okay? And buy Dewey, the Latrell Sprewell. Don't buy it. Just give Dewey a Latrell Sprewell jersey, because that's his favorite Nick. Back in the day when we were dumb, we're not dumb anymore. Don't wish you were dumb again. Okay, guys? I love you. Peace out, man.